So the idea is to talk about choroid plexus xanthogranuloma, which, as Radiopedia explains, it's not really clear if it's distinguished from adult choroid plexus cysts, but it doesn't really matter because either radiological or clinically, it's not really, there is no much difference in the prognosis, treatment, and etc. So choroid plexus xanthogranuloma, as you can see, the treatment is no treatment. They require no treatment and no histological confirmation, no need for biopsy, and even not follow-up. If you can see the clinical presentation, almost all cases are asymptomatic. Very rarely it can cause any obstructive, as it can cause obstructive hydrocephalus or things like this. So it's also the most common choroid plexus mass in adults, so it's very important to note. Sometimes it also named as degenerative choroid plexus cyst, and pathologically, let's call it, or histologically, there are collections of cholesterol and lipid-laden hystoid cyst. The most common location for it, as you can see, is in the ventricles, but not just ventricles. As you can see, there is this thin area in the ventricles, which is the atria of the lateral ventricles. When we are looking at it on MRI, as you can see right over here, this is T2. So they are hyperintense on T2. Let's see a better image. This is not really a good image. Maybe this is the best image. Okay, this is a better image. This is T2. You can see the white matter is grayer than the gray matter, so it's T2. You can see that it's hyperintense on T2, and the diffusion is restricted, but I don't really have now. You can see it's also in CT, it's quite hyperdense. What else can I say? Again, on CT. Okay, this is about choroid plexus xanthogranuloma, quite a benign lesion, but you need to identify it. Look at the place. Look at the place. Lateral ventricles, atria of the lateral ventricles. Hyperintense on T2, and on FLAIR it does not attenuate completely, but I'm not sure which one of them is. This is probably a FLAIR imaging, and you can see that it's not completely attenuated. Quite as intense in my opinion. Anyway, this is it. Thank you very much.